Good evening. My name is Peter Boxell. My son Lee went missing in September 1988, 30 years ago. Lee was only 15 when he went to Sutton, eager to go with his friend to see a football match at the start of the season. Lee wasn't streetwise. He wouldn't venture alone to a match in another town. But his friend decided to go home, leaving my son on his own. Lee did not return home. The police quickly established that Lee had no reason to run away and thought he may have been enticed to go with a stranger and had come to harm. 5 years ago, in the belief that Lee had been murdered and buried by a convicted paedophile who was running an unofficial youth club in a shed behind a church, the police excavated an entire graveyard. After a year's search, no remains of my dear son Lee were found. The impact on my family has been traumatic. We've been living in limbo for 30 years, not knowing if Lee is safe and well, or if he can return, or even if he is alive. The charity Missing People has supported us throughout these dreadful years. I was so proud to join the other families who have missing loved ones in the Missing People choir, singing together on Britain's Got Talent. We got the message out about the devastating issue of missing people. Tonight, I'm here to ask for your help for something very special. The charity Missing People urgently needs your funding to reach more children like my dear son Lee, and to make a step change so more families like mine can support one another online. Thank you.
As Chief Executive of Missing People, it breaks my heart to hear stories like Lee's. Imagine a child like Lee now, missing and confused. Imagine a dad like Peter, not knowing where their child is. Imagine, for the briefest moment, that it's somebody that you love, out there in a dark world on their own, desperate for help and not knowing where to turn, not knowing that there's a team of highly trained people there ready to provide just the safe space that they need, just the support that they need, one safe click away. In the future, with WCIT funding, children likely will be able to find help quickly online. In the future, they will be able to access help that they need with one safe click. And the need for your help is clear. Someone goes missing every 90 seconds in the UK. That's 180,000 people every year. If we brought all of the missing people together, they would fill Wembley Arena 15 times over. And then when we take into account all of the friends and the family of missing people, then this affects the lives of over 1 million people each and every year in our country. And that's people going missing in mental health crises. That's people going missing that are pulled away by sexual exploitation, being drawn into a dark underworld of gangs. That's people facing some of the worst exploitation and abuse in our society. Missing People is a small national charity, and we are a lifeline when someone disappears 24/7. We are the only charity that's focused on this issue. And right now, we're able to help 10,000 people a year. But we are overwhelmed. We simply cannot meet the growing demand to our support services, and we will simply not be able to help more people without this project. We need your funding and your backing and your expertise to help to scale our organisation, to scale our reach, and to be digitally led. So a little bit of history. 25 years ago, in the beginning, we provided a lifeline by phone from a bedroom. We produced paper posters of missing people, and we asked volunteers to stick them up. In the past 5 years, we've taken some steps and moved forwards, and we always seek opportunities to partner with people in the digital space. We have an army of 190,000 people on social media helping to find those people who are missing. We work in proud partnership with the Royal Mail and with Facebook to issue alerts for missing people. But we must take some new and some very big strides. We must move forwards again. Through one safe click, we can double the number of people we help. We can create a legacy for the benefit of charities right across the third sector. We will make this something for all of us to be proud of. Together with WCIT, we can build the next chapter. We can build the digital age.
And here's how we make that vision a reality. One Safe Click has 3 connected strands. The first is a digital gateway to get young people the right help quickly and easily, and we've called it Is It OK? Is It OK is for people like Rachel, who was being bullied at school, so scared she ran away. She sought refuge in a forest, but didn't know how to get help, couldn't see a way out. Rachel took her own life and was only found weeks later by someone walking their dog. I find it heartbreaking and truly shocking that someone like Rachel didn't know where to turn to get help. Is It OK will change that. It will ensure that a young person like Rachel will know that there is a lifeline when they are so desperately alone. It will make helplines like our runaway helpline easy to find by connecting with young people in the online space they prefer. It will be embedded into their favourite messaging apps like WhatsApp and use a chatbot triaging system to get them through to trained workers at whichever helpline can give them the best support. And with WCIT help, we're really excited about the potential to scale up Is It OK? From a small pilot that we're leading together with NSPCC Childline and the Children's Commissioner to a national project that connects young people with a wide range of helplines. Colleagues in other charities that I've spoken to tell me how excited they are about this potential. They want to be a part of it. They can see how Is It OK could transform the way young people access support in the future whenever they need help. And I know that Is It OK could also be adapted to help vulnerable adults, and that could be a game changer. The second strand of One Safe Click is a new online community for people like Peter who have a missing loved one. It will be a one-stop shop for information, a gateway to our trained support team, and a space for families to meet others who understand the trauma, the isolation and despair that Peter has described so well. It will empower families to come together to become their own support community and mean we can help so many more people who tell us just how desperate they are for support and clear advice when their world is falling apart. The third strand is the infrastructure transformation that forms the foundation of One Safe Click. We'll create a new website for missing people that works with every device, is quick to navigate and easy to find. We'll replace our historic database with a new cloud-based system so that our frontline team can focus more time delivering their vital support and less on admin. and so that we can capture the data and insights we need to keep improving and better understand the dark world of missing. And we'll recruit a new team to transform missing people from where we are now to a digitally led organisation. We've already met some of your impressive members who've shown us just how much value your expertise would add to ensure One Safe Click is truly transformational.
We see the possibility to make our dream a reality with WCIT. One Safe Click is innovation at its best. It's got big tech ambition. We're really proud of that. But we're even more proud of the fact that it's got vulnerable people right across our country at its heart. This project could help the 1 million people affected by missing in our country this year. And there's a higher purpose: to create a legacy across the third sector, right when charities and society is facing the pressure to meet the demands of more people, to help more people than ever before with less funds. I so hope that we will work with you to support more families like Peter's and to help more children like Lee. Thank you.